live without you. I think we're live, yeah? Yes, yes.
Okay, we are, all right.
Broadcasting.
Thank you guys for coming down. I'll tell you, the best audience I've seen all day, except for the one that was in earlier for the rehearsal, so they were awesome. There was a 10-month-old child there playing Donnelly on Ron's bass. Didn't miss a note. We appreciate you coming down.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna drive you nuts with a lot of jazz tunes, but that's all right, you know. So there's room to walk around here. First tune written by Dizzy Gillespie. Anybody know who Dizzy Gillespie is? All right, we got some takers here. Known as Burke's Works. And that's-
Turn off the mic when you're done. Be sure to turn off the mic when you're done.
This is a great audience. I know these people too. This is wonderful. So let me introduce the people in the band. We have Clare Church on drums. Yes. Ron Bland on bass. We have Pete Lewis at the controls, making all of this happen. And my name is Ed Stephen. It's good to see you guys. We do Jake We Cuss, but not today. Anyway, this next tune, now I know you're all going to relate to Harold Arlen, who wrote music back in the 40s. All right, we have one taker here. All right.
Grandma likes it.
Grandma likes it. Tune entitled Come Rain or Come Shine. We're going to do a couple things here in the beginning with Clare. You guys don't know any of these songs, right? No, that's all right. It's good music. Going to do a tune by Clare Fisher,
You might be sorry.
whose name happens to belong to a guy, believe it or not. Clare, sorry, Clare, but
It's spelled like mine.
it is, right? Wow. Anyway, we wrote this great tune entitled Morning. We're going to do that now.
That wasn't part of it.
Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming down. Something a little different. This was a tune that was written by Richard Rodgers. And I remember when I was a kid, I was probably Caden's age, I heard the Australian Jazz Quintet playing this song, and I fell in love with it. So, wow, a guy playing jazz bassoon. It was brilliant. I couldn't believe, who even thinks of a jazz bassoon? It sounded great. Anyway, I'm going to take the first chorus on this, and then we'll come in. It's a tune entitled "Spring is Here." I don't, all I think is that strange poem, "Spring is here, bringing cheer, robins chirp, frogs burp," just, anyway. This has nothing to do with that. The tune entitled "Spring is Here." It starts off with this very strange sounding, "Spring is here." Anyway, we're going to do this. Thank you. So this next tune, it's a tune called I'm Old Fashioned. I suddenly feel very old as I sing this song. I don't do many vocals, but this one I happen to like. It's from a musical back in 1942, written for Fred Astaire and it was Lana Turner, I think. Some,
Really?
I think it was Lana Turner.
Have we seen that? Sounds great.
Music by Jerome Kern. You can't go wrong with that, you know. Anyway, it's a tune called I'm Old Fashioned. And I sort of have a spin on, well, I'm not going to sing it, but I'll say that after I get finished doing this. I'm going to sing the tune, but I got some new updated lyrics for this too that kind of,
Uh-oh.
well, anyway.
I'm with you.
Anyway, the lyrics are, I'm old-fashioned, I love the moonlight, I love the old-fashioned things, you know. And I kind of updated a bit too, but we'll talk about that later. I'm old-fashioned, I love the moonlight, I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon the window pane, the silent song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, like sighing sighs holding hands. These my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned. Stay old-fashioned. Stay old-fashioned with me. So, thank you. Let me see if I can find my lyrics that I've pictured. Johnny Mercer wrote the lyrics to this. So anyway, I figured if he was living in today's world, he would probably be, well, I'm thinking in terms of my sons, I'm old-fashioned, I love Atari, I love the old-fashioned games, the sound of, I'm sorry, I gotta see my lyrics here. The sound that's made when space invaders invade, the weird sounds that face masks make. That's enough, I've done enough. Thank you. That was too low for me, I should have said. We're going to do a tune that was done by Emily Remler. Now, I know very few people have heard of Emily Remler. She was an incredible guitar player. And she unfortunately overdosed on drugs. Why she got on drugs, I have no idea, but that's what it was. She did a song called Sweet Georgie Fame. I never heard of this song until I heard of Emily Remler. Anyway, we're going to do that. It's kind of a jazz ball. It's kind of different type of thing. I like doing different types of music that not everybody does. But we're going to give this a shot here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, E flat. Sweet Georgie fame. I have no idea what that's referring to.
Yeah, that was nice.
That is a cool tune. Nobody plays it except Emily Vermiller, and she passed, unfortunately. Can we skip? We're getting kind of close on time here. Can we skip to Nuage?
Sure.
Sure. This is a completely different tune from some of the stuff I'm doing. So this is a gypsy tune written by Django Reinhardt. And I was telling everybody here before, I remember listening to the jazz station, KUBO, years ago, and they had Willie Nelson on. I'm thinking, Willie Nelson on KUBO, this doesn't compute. He's a country western guy. And anyway, Willie picked up his old beat-up Martin guitar and played this song, and I was knocked out. He did a great job on it. He had his guitar player with him who was just unbelievable. Those country pickers are phenomenal. You know. But Willie actually played this song, and I was really kind of knocked out with the song. Django Reinhardt also only had 2 usable fingers on his hand,
No kidding.
and 2 of them were injured in a machine shop fire. So he would play guitar like this.
Whoa.
And he could do more with 2 fingers than most guys could do with, a full set and then another set. It was just unbelievable watching the guy. And it was a gypsy style, and it's coming back. Now there are gypsy festivals all over the world, and every now and then you see somebody trying to emulate Django Reinhardt playing this tune or other tunes. It's a beautiful style of playing. Anyway, the tune is called Nuage, which is French for clouds. Django Reinhardt was a gypsy guitarist back in Paris back in 1935 to about 1940 or so. Then Charlie Parker hit the scene, and that put an end to gypsy jazz for that time frame for about a good 20 years anyway. So anyway, we're going to do this tune entitled Nuage, which means clouds. Thank you, thank you. What a great tune. I wish I wrote that tune, Nuage. It is a beautiful tune. You gotta bear with me for just a second. I'm gonna turn this mic off. My guitar is being affected by the weather, and I need to do that other tune called Tuning.
You don't got your tuning rap down? Yeah, you gotta have your tuning schmees. Bass player, guitarist, and a drummer walk into a bar. Oh, man.
Thing is that I'm looking at here, this is it's a snark. It's exactly what, this is a snark tight. I guess they have a snark loose, but this is a tight one, so it hopefully gets my guitar in tune for me. So we're gonna do a tune that was written by Duke Ellington. We're just about at the end of our performance here. We're gonna do a couple more tunes, then we'll get back into reality again. A tune called In a Mellow Tone, but for band members, Caden, like In a Mellow Phone, this is the same song. So I'm sorry, it's been a long day. So we'll do the answer thing. we got one more tune we're gonna do for you guys. We'll pick it up. We'll do that Cole Porter. We'll jump to that because we're just about done here, I think.
We can play all of them if you want, but if you want to switch it up, we want to.
Yeah, let's.
I love you.
Yeah. Oh,
I
thank
do.
you.
I do.
Yeah, they're both.
It's a pretty fun group. Pretty great. It's a pretty great group.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, we're doing it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you, guys. Hey, this was fun. I'm just about burned out right now. I don't know about anybody else, but I want to thank you, Pete and Claire. Thank you so much for having this wonderful venue for people to play in, and just being great musicians. Ron, thank you, and audience, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is great. Anyway, we do appreciate you coming down, and sure, we can do one more. Would you? Let me see. Let's do Strolling.
Yeah, I love that.
This is a Horace Silver tune. It's kind of a short tune, so.
Maybe Caden.
Maybe Kate.
No,
No
he's
problem.
relaxed.
No, he's cool. Kate and me are both cool.
We know they're cool.
Thank you very much. We're going to call it a day. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are great. Great audience. You guys need to come with us on the road, man. Volkswagen bus parked right outside, so just hop on. There's some snacks and anyway. Thank you, guys. I forgot to introduce them. You're absolutely right. Clare Church on drums. Yes. Ron Bland on bass. I'm Ed Stephen. We got Pete Lewis over there on the soundboard. This is a wonderful venue, guys. I hope you keep this thing going for about another 50 years, man. This is great, man. So thank you, guys.